So now it is live.
Now we can restart. Okay. Okay. Remember that you need to practice during the group for it to be extremely effective and efficient. What is effective means that you really make sure that your resolve is 100%. There is no doubt. If there is a doubt, the resolve comes down. So the reason why we do it every day for the next 27 days is to make certain the resolve has no doubt. It's a doubtless resolve, number one. So whenever you do anything in life, you should not have a doubt. Will it happen? Will it not happen? All these type of things are not right. And in order for not to have a doubt, we do not make any resolve or intention in your head where we are in a dual state, yes or no, no or yes. So this is the satsang aspect, the knowledge which you need to understand, which you need to know. It has to be very definitive, singular, doubtless. Only then that resolve happens. So that's why we make the resolve in the heart. I hope that makes it clear and you get to the understanding that it has to be done every day. Because we are not yet in that singular status of being in the heart. We are in the darkness. Yeah, of course, as we go advanced, you will learn to stay and live in your heart. When you do the solution Shambhala, that time, even if you say it once, it will happen. You don't have to say again and again. Okay? So, and what are we doing here? We are tackling personal, professional, purpose life. Now, let us take in the personal one. There is one. You as an individual, you have got a physical, emotional, spiritual, environmental self. You also have a planetary self. You have a universal self. You have a cosmic self. So with that individual, there is a disturbance, then there is a problem. Now, for example, I'll take you for an example, and then we'll go to the cardiovascular and what we are doing this month and your body. Now, try to understand what exactly happens. So this is the wisdom part. And I'm waiting for you people to share the wisdom aspect or whatever realization you have had, so we could talk to each other during the life. So let me tell you what happened. A young woman walked into my orthopedic clinic in Dubai. Diagnosed, came up to be rheumatoid arthritis, because we are trying to search for a diagnosis. We want to give a label as medical so that we could treat that disease. Severe pain. There was no family history. The diagnosis, cause unknown. When you don't know the cause, how the hell are you going to treat it? And that is when I realized, why does human being have to have disease at all? What is it that is causing the disease? What is that imbalance in the body causing the disease? This was around the age of 30. And I really didn't know. It was never taught to me. And that is when I went on my quest. Again, who's doing all this? The soul is creating all these situations so that you fulfill the very purpose for which you have come. The quest was the beginning of my purpose. I didn't know that was my purpose at that time. The only thing I realized, oh my God, I'm so successful. I've done so well. I really don't know why all this happens. Why does human being have to have disease was the question. If we are made so perfect, if we are made, suppose as per all our ancient scriptures, we are made like creator, like God, like self-similar. And if you really see creative force, does the God, anybody get angry? Does he get, not angry, does he get sick? Does he die? But our impression is no, no, no. They live forever. They're eternal. And if we are self-similar, we should also have the same qualities. Of course, we have the same qualities. That is the moment my confidence was shattered. That moment shattered my confidence in everything I had learned. I realized my education had failed me, even though I was successful. We were never taught why disease really happens. We could label it, categorize it, treat symptoms, but with no answer to the fundamental question: what is the root cause? And if you don't know the cause, how are we going to truly heal the person? That's when my purpose journey started without me knowing it. I really knew that my purpose journey is at the age of 60. This happened at the age of 30. So now look for things which have happened, which are so unique in your life, and write it down. And what is the way to do that? First 3 years of life, try to see, do you remember anything of anybody tells you any quality about yours? Then the next three, then the next three, the next three. That is how you start writing. Many of the 3 years, you won't even remember, you won't even know. So don't worry about it. Go to the next three. So what happened to me after 6-2? I told you that I wanted to be like my father. So let's continue that story to give you the inspiration for you to search. Now, I had 3 sisters. I'm sorry, 2 sisters at that time, at that age of mine. One sister came much later. And whenever my father would come back from office, I would be doing my homework. And because I wanted to be like my father, so I wanted to be perfect in mathematics also. So I wanted to do very well. And it so happened one day he came in, and he came. As soon as he come, I become alert, because he will come and stand behind my head and to see what I'm doing, look over my head to see what I am doing. I was doing a maths question at that time. So I did it. I wrote the answer. I got a pat on my head. I said, and I immediately changed the answer. I got a second pat on my head. So you see, I said, why? What happened, father? This is not correct. This is not correct. Then what is correct? He said, first one was correct. I patted to make sure that you are sure of your answer. You don't have a doubt. Can you see? You don't have a doubt. Second time, because you had a doubt and you were not sure of your answer, you wrote the wrong answer second time. That's why you got a second pat. So can you see how I come to the stage of doubtlessness and understanding? It was being sown inside me that whatever you do, you really need to know what is the outcome and what is correct, and not to have any element of doubt. So that is how I don't want you to have any doubt in creating your resolve, in creating your intention to make it a reality. Are we clear? So now let us go to the exercise. First thing is, we need to place our hands on the heart. So place your hands on the heart. Just be there. Don't do anything. Just place your hands on the heart. The moment you place your hands, instead of being in the head, you automatically come to the heart. As silence sets in. In fact, even before you place your hands, the silence sets in. The whole system and the environment knows this is what you're going to do. That's why I ask you to come at the same time, and everybody come collectively at the same time. That's the best time. So when I place my hands, my focus automatically comes there. And I've already learned that I need to fix my focus into that space so that I don't get distracted. Because distraction was the reason for the fragmentation of the energy being distributed everywhere. We want to bring the whole of the energy which is scattered into this space now. But you need to have all the resources in order to succeed in whatever you're embarking in. And what is it you're embarking on? Your intention and resolve to overcome that which you filled in the form. Number one. Along with it, whatever we are doing, whichever system we are doing, whichever diseases we are tackling, whichever issues we are tackling. But primary is what you wrote on the resolve. Then you bring your awareness, all-knowing awareness. This will detect what has to be done. You don't have to worry what has to be done. Because it knows exactly how your body was created, and it knows how it should function, how should it be, how it should be. And then start breathing. And then say, see, I'm again reminding you, have, whenever you want to manifest, create, do anything which you're embarking on, anything new also. Besides doing whatever prayers, we need to be very clear what is the outcome we want. So what do I want? And you have to make the statement inside the heart, not outside, not in your brain, not in your head, inside. And I also told you, please, when you revisit this video, pause and write down the statement as I said it, and you will also evolve it as you go. You will make it your statement, your language, your way of saying it. And the key is here, technique key is, in each breath, one word in the heart. And clearly the tone, technique tone. The tone is clear word, one at a time. Each word carries a message. It carries a meaning. That meaning has to, that is how does whatever is inside you, the absolute, the creative force, the divine force, the soul force, how does it understand? It understands by that field coming in, field of meaning, whatever you want. So the word may be different, sounding different in each language, but it's only seeking the meaning. I, Ramesh, dissolve whatever blocks are holding me back from having a, number one, holistic, healthy body. That's when you write what is that you seek, what you have written in the resolve form. Heart, blood pressure, and circulation. 2, holistic, wealthy mind, whatever imbalance in your professional, income, opportunities, and resources. 3, holistic, wise life, the desire, awareness, clarity, and direction. Pause. Each pause experiences silence. That silence is what is transmitting that meaning to the very source which is keeping you alive, keeping you ticking within yourself. Experience that mind, thoughtless mind of yours. Calm, relaxed, lighter physical aspect of yours. Peace, joy in your emotions. Now pause. When you pause, it's silent. That's a spiritual silence. This is a state, an integrated state of mental, physical, emotional, spiritual oneness. Integrated means oneness. And this is required to be doubtless. At the moment, you'll have no doubt. You'll have no thoughts, so no doubt. Slowly move your toes, move your fingers, wipe your hands, cover your face. Open, close your eyes 3 times. Once, twice, thrice. With eyes open, separate. Recollect what was your well-being status, what was the number before, and what's the number now. Now, why are we doing this all? To create a pathway, habitual pathway. So tomorrow when I say, automatically this thing happens very fast. It won't take time. What is taking to you 9-10 minutes will happen in 90 seconds. Because once the highway is laid down, you can speed. Till the highway is not laid down, you have to look left, right, and go. Traffic lights and this and that. So path is very clear. That is called neuroplasticity and laying down the neuroplastic path. And now write down in the chat. And why do we write down? Know the reason. To hold the shift, to be in the same status for the next 24 hours till we meet again. Okay. Now, anybody has any questions? Ask me. Anybody wants to share? Ask me. Share. Please raise your hand or write in the comment. YouTube also. Very good. Please write, okay? Now I see in the YouTube, you have, if you like it, write like. Subscribe. Give your feedback and comments. And when you do that, automatically YouTube will show to more people. Your responses are important. Your questions are important. And when you share your wisdom, I will share it with everybody together. So, if you have anything to share, raise your hand. In YouTube, please write it in the comment, whatever you want to share, whether it's an experience or your story, your realization. Next time, keep it ready for tomorrow so you can just copy paste it for us. Don't think of writing now. You may not have time. Write it and copy paste it. So, Sunil, anything?
Yes, sir. Sir, it is from Abhijit. Guruji, now I am feeling pressure and sensation on my top and middle of the head. Why?
Okay, now Abhijit. And
Yes.
Abhijit, you're calling me Guruji, that is okay, but I want to tell you one thing. There's only one Guru to follow, and that is the Guru inside you. So Abhijit, you are one, and there's a Guru inside you. You with yourself. Yourself is the Guru. We need to awaken that Guru inside you. I want you to know this. Yes, you can call me Guruji, a person who can help you awaken the Guru inside you. I can help you. I can help everybody to awaken the Guru inside. That is why I am the Guru awakener. Decision maker awakener. That Guru is the one who decisions makes. The Guru is the one who is your Sarathi, who gives you direction. What is true, what is right. And that Sarathi is a mini Abhijit. Understand? So The question is, I'm feeling pressure on my head. I'm pressure. Looks like. So all these pressures are confirmation of the process, what is happening, whether it is the process of whatever intention, this thing you want, or whatever you are doing. It's confirming that process. If you're on a spiritual process, it is confirming that process. If you have a problem in the head, then it's confirming that the process of correction is happening. The process of shift is happening. The self-healing is happening. Okay. So it's fine that you address me as Guruji, but I would love for you to address me as Dr. Ramesh. Then you can say Dr. Ramesh Guruji. No problem. I always never wanted to be a guru, but I don't know what has happened that I have started becoming a guru. So I hope, Abhijit, it helps you. It confirms whatever processes you're doing. Or secondly, if there is a problem in the head or the toes, it confirms that that process has started or in your body. So when you start experiencing these pressures, now, if this pressure is uncomfortable, then you tell the body, hey, easy, be easy with me. So you need to learn to talk with you. So you are talking, yourself is talking to you, the body, yourself is the soul, is the teacher, is the guru. That is what it is. And there's only one guru you should follow, and that is you yourself. I'm emphasizing again. I want you to be you. I want you to be the true you. I don't want you to be what others told you to be. Each one of us is different. I think you asked a question yesterday also, Abhijit. I don't know whether you are the one, but your questions are nice. Your questions are nice. God bless you. But just tell us, are you into a meditative practice that you're asking these questions?
Sir, right? He sent us an email yesterday as well. He shared his full experience, how he been consistent for 9 days, and he's going into freedom state instantly. And he's a 53-year-old, and since 20 years, he's diabetic patient, but he's not taking any medicines and all. He's saying, like, he got the confidence now.
Yeah, but Mr. Abhijit, I want you to know, 53 years old. When you say 53 reminds me that's my birth date, 1953. I was born. Okay. So you are 53 years old. Now you're getting the confidence, but I want to let you know, don't leave any stones unturned. Please check your blood sugar. Please get the doctor's this thing. Please take the medicine. That's 5% of the work, so that you will assist in the natural 95% healing. There is no objection to taking medicines and anything till you have achieved a state of no diabetes. Then allow the 95% healing process to take over. So let both of them work. Let it be very clear. Both should work. Okay. And thank you for your feedback. And thank you for writing whatever you have written and experienced. I haven't yet read it. I will read it, and then I'll get back to you tomorrow. So we'll see what has to happen. Okay, good. Sunil, keep this thing list of Jayaprakash, the second testimonial, all these, so that I need to express my gratitude by giving them a gift of all our trainings and workshops.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I also want to tell everybody, please invite other people. It's free. Invite other people. Make them fill the form. I'm waiting for seeing 10 forms, 20 forms, 100 forms filled by you for them, and they are attending. This is a movement which is happening. This is a transformation, individual transformation. And when all of us are getting transformed collectively, a movement is happening. We are effecting the transformation and change of whole of creation, whole of evolution of it. Each one of us is responsible, equally responsible. So don't just come for yourself, come for others. We are here for everybody. Now, whatever testimonial email he wrote, Abhijit, that is so important for us. Because when he writes it, he's expressing, and we demonstrate, we show it to everybody. people get confidence. So he has indirectly, when he got confident, he's helping us create confidence for everybody. That's why share. Share. See what you feel in your heart. Share with us. Okay, next question.
Sorry,
Thank you.
there was question in the yesterday video, like after they vote, like Nanda Kumar, he's saying, I'm very much interested in to become a master and start the spiritual path. So how they can start with us?
So Nanda, his name is Nanda, or is it he or she?
We don't know. It is ID is Nanda Kumar already.
So Nanda Kumar is he. Okay, good.
Yeah, Kumar.
So Nanda Kumar, so you are here because you need to fulfill that desire of yours to start the path, spiritual path and master. But first I want to tell you, clearly understand, spirit and the body is not separate. Whatever the spirit is doing, it's doing through the body. So every action of yours, if I showed my hand, this is the act of the spirit. I'm looking at you, that's the act of the spirit. I'm breathing, that's the act of the spirit. I'm going to college, that's the act of the spirit. I'm going to school, I'm act of the spirit. I'm eating, act of the spirit. Drinking water, act of the spirit. So we should not differentiate spirituality as a different realm. It is for everything. And second, when you're on your spiritual path, you just don't contribute. No? Don't contribute without receiving. It doesn't mean just because it is spiritual, it has to be free. So if that is the truth, then everything should have been free. The food should have been free for us. We should have been able to do everything. Driving, petrol, education, traveling, everything should have been free. Because all that's a spiritual act of the spirit. So get out of this free system. And make sure that when you come on the path and when you're going to train, they have to express their gratitude by offering you something. Either you ask for it. If you don't ask for it, then you have to accept whatever they offer. Understand? So make it very clear. So the spiritual path, in order to come, I want you to join the program. If that is what your wish is, everything of ours is spiritual. So all the programs are listed in the email. Sunil, send them that thing so they can go read every one of them and do step by step. I want you to become a coach. I want you to become a consultant. I want you to become a teacher. I want you to become a trainer. I want you to become a creator. I want you to become a contributor. I want you to become an influencer. That's the act of the spirit. That's the complete life cycle. I want you to become a change maker. I want you to become a leader. Leader means the one who leads, who's the leading light, who takes people out of darkness, whose presence takes it even without his talking. I want you to become all these steps. And when you become all these steps, I want you to become a influencer, locally, regionally, globally, and universally. Same change maker, locally, regionally, globally. It's stages of it. I want you to be a successful person, successful professional, successful. All that is spirituality. It's only the act of the spirituality and the potential of the spirit, which is expressing itself. I want you to reach everything. I want you to become the ultimate co-creator. That is the creator. And I want to be the co-creator. One is becoming, the other is being. In being is giving life. Bringing somebody alive. All this was talked of ancient scriptures, but we don't have a system which, I don't know, I was given the opportunity to develop it simply scientifically for all of you to use it. So everything is there, whatever you want to become. One step after the other. Now, after all this, I'm giving you as a framework and teaching you because your role is offer that unique thing for which you are born. It can't be the same as me. Your contribution will also be unique for the evolution and well-being of not only humanity, creation. The first is uplifting of self. to reach the highest level. Second is uplifting of humanity. Third is uplifting of whole of creation and cosmos, which is continuously expanding. You have to add your contribution. That's what I'm teaching you how to do, to be yourself, not be me. And the first step is awaken the teacher. So read all that, start with step 1 slowly, whatever is possible, and continue. Everything is possible, sir. Nanda Kumar, I hope this helped you.
Yes, sir. In the description, they can find the email address, so they can email as well if they want anything specific, and we will send details.
Okay, good. Thank you. Automatically, it will be translated. Look in the YouTube there. Please like, subscribe, comment, write your comments. Very important. And when you're writing the numbers, he says, my well-being status before, my well-being status after. Write that. So that people read and understand what is these numbers you're writing. I know what it is. You know what it is. But the people who read it should know what it is. So always write well-being status before, well-being status afterwards. That's the transformation before and after the exercise. Are we clear?
Sir, one more question can I take?
Yes.
Like it is from Shirisha. While doing exercise that day, concerns are disturbing. I can't able to concentrate. How to avoid
Who is disturbing?
Like
what is this?
concerns?
What is
some concerns regarding that.
The fact that you're having concerns is that means you're still in the head. You haven't come to a thoughtless, doubtless state. Concerns are thoughts and they are doubts. So they are disturbing you. So the answer of Sirisha for you is, I want to do this exercise in my heart in a thoughtless, doubtless state, which means you're removing the concerns. I want to do this practice without any concern. Because you're outside, you're not yet in the heart, that's why concerns are bothering you. Okay. Any other question?
No, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. I want you to share. I'm glad some people are sharing. We'll talk about it. Yes, Sonin Chimig. 1 second. Let me change to translation. Yes. Speak up, Sonin Chimig. 2 comments. Wait. Okay. Sunil, stop.
Yeah, I stopped. Stop.
Yes. Now you can speak, Sonin Chimig.
Yes, there are 2 people who wrote their experience. And one said, Zoom user said,
Wait.
Yeah.
First say, read it in Mongolian, then translate.
Yes. За эхний коммент болохоор миний биед өөрчлөлт орж байгаа, өшөө сайн болно гэдэгт нь илүү итгэлтэй байна гэж Zoom гэдэг нэртэй хүн бичсэн байна. Yes. So first the Zoom user wrote that there are changes happening in my body, and I'm confident that more changes will happen to me. It will get better. Like I have now more trust because I'm seeing the change in my body.
Okay. So all changes are subtle. You will feel that you're not the same, you're different. That is a confirmation, just like I was talking to Abhijit and Nandakumar. That is a confirmation that it's happening. You may not be able to place it. You may not be able to explain it. You may not be able to express it. But that is what is happening. Okay. So note these changes. It's important for you to note it and write it. Ask questions about it. Not only express. And the most important thing is that whole end result of all the changes is I'm feeling a trust. Trust. Trust is the key. You have to trust yourself. Until unless you don't trust yourself, you cannot succeed. You have to have faith in yourself. That is the key to become the true you. When you start trusting yourself, you're becoming the true you. You're not trusting others. You're not trusting the Google. You're not trusting the information. You are trusting your reality, your truth. Trust comes from the word truth. Okay. Now let me go to the next question. फिर से निकाल दो हाँ.
Үнэн гэдэг үг. гэхээс үүдэлтэй юм аа. Тэгээд та өөртөө итгэлтэй байгаад жинхэнэ өөрөөрөө байх болно. Тэгээд second question хоёр дахь сэтгэл болохоор Yumi Gloria сайн байна уу? Би илүү амьдрал дээр уужуу 50 амгалан мэдэрч аливаа зүйлд яаран зөв шийдвэр гаргахаа байсан. Миний ажил амьдралын маань бэрхшээл биш байсан ухаарч байна гэсэн байна. Yes, hello, I'm actually. Oh yes.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So, hello. I feel that person said, like I feel more peaceful and calm in my life, and I don't make decisions in a hurry, like a rushed way now. And also, I realized that the challenges in my career life was not actually challenges, like was not that obstacle. I realized the obstacles in my job, in my career, was not actually an obstacle itself.
Isn't that interesting? What did I tell you? Yeah. So you can reverse back, Sunil. Yeah. So that she can translate. Reverse back to translation mode. Yeah. So it's so interesting. Whatever in the career was an obstacle, now he's realizing, or whoever it is realizing that it's not an obstacle. It is an intentional status, intentional block for me to change my path. Remember, I was telling you, he's realized that. So all these challenging situations are ways to uplift ourselves, correct ourselves, go in the right direction. Okay, so I want you to understand that. Don't say I'm a failure. No, that whatever obstacle was for you to go to the right path. So this is also an experience which those people are telling us. They are feeling this. This is the change they're having. So this is how it happens. And when you share and everybody listens, everybody hears, they understand it. They get clarity. They get faith. And again, they realize the truth. When you realize the truth is when the trust comes in. So trust and truth are interconnected. Just like grace and gratitude are interconnected. Gratefulness is interconnected. Okay. Anything else came in?
तो versatile और class time.
कोई बात नहीं बेटा, करते वो भी करेंगे.
ठीक है.
Last one.
Yes, last one. Миний даралт сүүлийн 2-3 хоног маш их тогтворгүй байлаа. Эмчэд хандаж ууж байгаа. Өнөөдрөөс арай дээрдэж байна. Яг юунаас ингэж ихтэй байгаа юм болоо. Жижиг бизнесийн орлого сүүлийн 3 хоног өмнөхөөс өндөр орж ирлээ гэсэн мэ. Yes, Oyun said, like my blood pressure has been actually not stable in the last 3 days. I went to the doctor and I'm taking the medicine, and it's becoming stable. But I didn't understand why it was becoming unstable for 3 days. But another thing is actually in my small business, the income has increased in the last 3 days.
Okay, good. Excellent. I'll give you an answer. Let's go back. Okay. So the blood, okay, everybody has already heard what Soren Shimik said. So my blood pressure in the last 3 days was fluctuating. That means the blood pressure is trying to correct itself. Good, you went to the doctor. Good, you took the medications. So that means the process you are doing for based on the resolve and based on the blood pressure is getting corrected. So when there are fluctuations up and downs, that is one of the significant things. Second, your status has changed. You're no more doubting yourself. You're trusting yourself. That's why your income has improved. So when it's our inner status which decides the outer income, outer result. So if we have an inner doubt, then the income will also be a doubt. Our work will also be a doubt. So understand from that perspective, it's the inner status which decides the outcome outside. And we were always dependent on the outside, and that is wrong. Clear? That's all today. Thank you very much. I'm already late for the next class.